And we are back. Welcome back, guys. Episode 18. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you had a great night last night, whatever you did, whether you stayed home and relaxed or you went out reveling. So we're here to talk to Nan about New Year's. Although first you'll notice that we've been gone for a week. I haven't made any videos in about a week because Nan was in the pub, got into a fight, and now she's got a black eye, right? You can see her black eye, right? Huh? What happened?
A black eye.
Tell everyone the real story. What happened to your eye?
Well, I don't know. Just all of a sudden I fell on the floor. Mm-hmm. And my eye struck the corner of the fire.
Yeah. She's got a fireplace just right over here behind the camera.
And one bit struck. Was still stuck a bit further on the wall. But
I came home and the next day when she woke up, I saw she had like a big puffy red eye, and it's okay. There's no concussion or anything like that. There's no problem. It's just that her eye was really puffy, and we didn't make any videos, and she wasn't really feeling that well after the fall. You've got to stop dancing in your house, right? You were trying to dance. Nana, you're 120 now. You can't dance. You got to retire. Okay?
No.
121, sorry.
I'll never retire, Grail. Never retire.
How's the microphone? Is it okay? Yep.
I love to work. I love to go out and work.
Yeah.
You meet people.
Working? Where are you working?
I'm working in the Rob Roy.
No, I mean now.
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm retired.
You've been retired for 30 years.
I don't work.
Yeah.
I don't work now.
Anyway, she got up right here. She tried to walk over here to change do something on the television, and she fell. I'm shocked because the fireplace, it looks so dangerous. There's a corner like this, and you got very lucky. You could have had a concussion or something, or smashed your head,
Yeah.
But it does look like someone gave you a nice shine or someone punched you.
Did when I was unconscious. I don't know.
Well, maybe when you were in the pub, you made someone angry. Maybe you met a Hibbies fan and you got into an argument, right? The Hibbies and the Jambos?
Nothing like that.
No, we're joking.
I'm not. I don't know if I'm a drinker, but I'm not an aggravative woman.
No. So we're here today to wish everybody a happy New Year's and to talk to you a little bit about what you used to do back in the day, what you did for New Year's. So maybe start when you were a kid, when your dad was still alive, right? Yeah. What did you guys do for New Year's Eve?
Oh, stayed in the house, but I went with my dad over to see my auntie across the road. Mm-hmm. And he was half bottle. And
whiskey, half bottle of whiskey. Yeah.
And I didn't have anything, but used to get a wee drink of coffee tea or something for Auntie Mary. Yeah. Because she wouldn't give me anything drunk, you know what I mean?
You were 13.
Too young. Too young. But I wouldn't have taken it anyway because, I like a wee whiskey now and again, but I'm not an alcoholic, anything like that.
We're talking about when you were 13, right?
Yeah.
So you go to your aunt's house, your dad, you listen to the radio? You listen to music or something?
Well, they had a television and that. They had it on.
Television in 1935?
Oh.
I'm talking about when your dad was alive.
My neighbour in the share had one.
In 1935?
If I just a wee thing like that.
I thought the first TVs came out after the war.
Well, maybe I'm mistaken, Graham. I don't know, but I saw a wee telly somewhere. I think it was in my neighbour's.
Yeah, in the 50s. Right? You told me before it was in the 50s, right?
I remember what it was.
Yeah.
It was when Stanley Matthews was playing.
Yeah.
It was this game, and they wanted to see it was a cup final.
Yes. 1950.
And Stanley Matthews was the head man playing.
Anna, let's get back to what we're talking about, New Year's Eve, okay? Let's not go off on a tangent, okay? Let's get you back and focused. So, New Year's Eve, you're a little kid. You're 13 years old. You're not drinking whiskey. You're with your dad. You've got the radio on because there's no television, right?
That's
and
right.
You listen to like the BBC or something like that? Or
that's it. Yeah, that was it.
And then what, you go back home for the countdown?
Well, I can't remember much about that.
Yeah.
But I must have done because I ended up in my own house. You know?
I mean, your dad would take you back home, right?
Yeah.
What was his brother around? Were the uncles around at the same time?
Just they all stayed Lone Head.
Yeah.
His brother stayed Lone Head.
But they wouldn't come down and visit?
No.
Okay.
Even though his dad was living.
Yeah.
When they come down, uncle.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what about the next day, on New Year's Day? Was there anything you guys used to do?
The dad just went to the football match to find the match to play,
the Hearts match?
The Hearts match, New Year's Day. And I can't remember if they won or not.
Was that a tradition? They'd always play on New Year's Day?
I'd always played New Year's Day.
Well, would you have like a family, breakfast or lunch, a New Year's brunch?
My mum made soup, and there was plenty of food. And then when it came, got a feed.
Scotch broth?
I can't remember what kind it was.
Split pea and ham?
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I bet it's delicious.
It was good.
Because let me call a timeout for a second, Anna. Your soup, when you used to make it, is fantastic. And I know you got the recipe from your mom, right? And your soup is probably, I'll be honest with you, my all-time favorite soup in the world. That Scotch broth you would make, right? That stuff's incredible.
Yeah.
If anybody, if you want to find a recipe on Google, type in Scotch broth soup. That stuff is epic. Absolutely epic soup, right? So anyway, sorry about that. So you would have soup for lunch?
Yeah.
Would you go to the game with your dad, or he would go?
No. Dad would sell with his brother or something.
Right.
One of his mates. So.
And so that would be your New Year's weekend, right? The night and then and the day. So when you got older, right? When you had your own family, with granddad and with my mom, what was your New Year's Eve like? What would you guys do?
Oh well, it was quiet then.
Yeah. In the 50s we're talking about.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
It was quiet. It was like years before.
Yeah.
I never bothered much about it, to be honest with you.
Really? Why?
Oh, I just didn't bother. I had the kids. And that was it.
Yeah.
Looked after them. When they went to bed, I just sat in the house. And I found when they came, it was good.
What about when the kids got older? When they would be going out, right?
We'll go out. We'll go out.
Because my mom was always out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, your granddad had to go out one night, and he says, "Is she not home yet?" I said, "No."
We know the story, Nana. He went down to find her down in Newington, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we know that one. But
you know that.
Let's get back to New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah.
So the kids would be gone out. Now, would you had a lot of friends in the neighborhood, right?
So
would you visit each other in the neighborhood? Would you go across for a drink or anything?
They were out of town.
Who?
The girls.
No. Your friends in the neighborhood, the Brodies and all the people that lived here. Would you go visit them?
They stayed at home.
Okay. It wasn't like a street party or anything like that?
No.
It wasn't everyone get together?
No.
Okay.
No. But we used to go into the houses with them, in the house, and have a wee drink with them.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Would you visit them?
You visited them.
Yeah. Yeah. And then where would you listen to the countdown? In your house or their house?
After we waited till after 12. That was it.
Yeah, so you had the television by then, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you had the BBC would be on or something like that?
It was BBC.
Yeah. Well, you only had about 3 channels back then anyway, right?
STV, BBC, STV, ITV.
Yeah.
Other TVs now.
Yeah, I mean, 4 channels, right?
Yeah.
3 channels back in the day. So the kids would be downtown all night as teenagers.
Yeah.
And you'd be worried about that, right?
I was worried.
Yeah. Who gave you more concern, my mom or my aunt?
My mother.
My mother.
My mother.
No, but who out of the 2 girls, who would cause more problems New Year's Eve? My mom or my aunt?
Mom? No. Carol was there.
Yeah.
Neither was Anne.
Yeah.
No.
But you mentioned before that my mom would be out with one of her boyfriends or something on New Year's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would be.
Yeah.
And I remember the boy too. He was a nice lad, but no Carol's cup of tea. You know what I mean?
So she would be out on a date on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And she would come home after midnight or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, well after midnight. I was one and sick.
Would she try and sneak into the house?
No.
No,
she was honest that way.
Yeah.
And Dad, when she was coming, Dad went like that with his hand. He was going to give her a slap.
Yeah.
I said, no, don't touch her, leave her.
All right.
Because he never had his kids, never.
So then the next day, would you have a nice dinner for January
yeah.
1st?
Yeah.
What would you have?
Soup and roast beef,
Yeah,
potatoes,
right.
vegetables,
Everything, right?
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama was a
Yeah.
good cook.
Yeah. Because your mom would come down here. She was still alive.
Oh, yeah.
And so it would be the four of you guys plus your mom.
Yeah.
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 And what about Jean? Would she come over, your sister?
Oh, Jean too.
Yeah.
Jean was here.
Yeah. Okay. And you're saying in here, in this living room, in the house here?
Room,
Yeah. Okay,
yeah.
great. Must have been a good time.
But everything's passed now. It's finished.
Well, back then, I mean, in general, you know, do you like the new year, the start of a new year, new possibilities, things like that, right? Everyone can have a fresh start and start all over.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
No.
Why not?
Didn't like New Year at all.
Why not?
Too much drink flying about, too much drinking and that.
Yeah.
Just my cup of tea.
Well, you saw a lot of that because you worked in the pub for 30 years, right?
Yeah.
So you had to work New Year's Eve?
Aye,
what was that like?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was still brilliant.
Yeah.
We had a lot of tips that night.
Yeah. Was everyone mainly happy? Singing songs and
the
happy, right?
men were singing and I wish I had a little sale. They weren't doing any harm.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it was well after 12 o'clock before they go out.
Right, because back in the day, the pubs had to shut at 11 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
10:30 or something, 11 o'clock? So they were given a license to stay open until midnight, right, on New Year's?
Yeah.
But so when the police would come, what would they say?
We had a pint in a way.
Yeah.
A free pint.
Just 1 pint or 2 pints?
Well, a pint each.
Yeah.
Three of them were crafty. They knew what they were doing, the police. They know.
So the police would show up in the police cars.
Oh, I come in the back door.
In the back door.
And say, hi, Jack. How's things going tonight then?
Yeah.
Pint. A pint, boys? I wouldn't mind. Three of them got a pint for nothing.
This is New Year's Eve.
A lot of crap.
Is this every day or New Year's Eve?
No, New Year's Eve.
Yeah. And so what? When they were finished their 1 pint.
They went away.
But then everyone had to close, right? Everyone had to go away?
It's everything's in order, everything's fine. It's just give you another hour. And then shut.
Really?
Oh, the cops.
Police
corruption
Jack
was yelling with the cops.
Yeah.
But it's just for no nonsense, Jack.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. All right.
And if a man came with a car and he saw that the man was a bit groggy and all
Drunk,
that, he took the keys to his car off him.
Well,
come back tomorrow.
Unless that man was a police officer, because he wasn't taking the keys away from the cop, right?
It wasn't the cops. No, it wasn't the cops. No.
Yeah, right?
Because he said, once you're sober, you come back, you'll get your keys in your car. No, the police just came to see everything was all right. And they got a pint.
Yeah.
That was just Christmas. And they just went away. And then the fun started in the club, dancing and singing.
Today, Nana, is January 1st. We're going to have a great day. I'm going to take Nana for a walk outside. It's one of the nicest days. I've been here for 2 weeks and it's rained every day. And this is one of the nicest days we've had a chance to get out, right? So we're taking you for a walk. So I just want to wish everyone out there, a happy new year and hope for the best for everybody for this upcoming year. You want to wish everyone a happy new year before we sign off? Right?
Thank you for watching. Thank you.
Cheers, guys. Have a great 2023. Thanks a lot, okay? Cheerio.
Bye. I was going to say arrivederci, but I don't know.